If you have been watching this series, you already know parts 1 and 2. You know that 3 plus is not a language problem. You know that good English is not enough for band 4, but you are still stuck. Today, in part 3, we are going to talk about something different. Not what you are writing, but how you are thinking when you write. Because after working with teachers from India, Pakistan, Philippines, Kenya, Sri Lanka, and many other countries, I have noticed one thing. Teachers who stay stuck at 3 plus are not making grammar mistakes anymore. They are not writing too much anymore, but they are still thinking in the wrong direction when they sit down to write. Let me explain what I mean. When you get an ISLPR writing task, there is a scenario, a professional situation, and you need to respond to it. Most teachers at 3 plus level read the task and immediately think, what should I write? The teachers who reach band 4 think something different. They think, whom am I writing to and what do they need to understand? And that shift sounds small, but it changes everything. When you write for yourself, you focus on showing your English. You try to impress. You add details that feel important to you. But when you write for the reader, you focus on clarity. You say exactly what that person needs to know, nothing more. ISLPR writing tasks are professional scenarios. The examiner is not looking for impressive English. The examiner is checking whether you can communicate a clear professional message to the right person in the right tone. 3 plus writers know the rules. Band 4 writers know the purpose. Here is a second pattern I see at this level. Teachers at 3 plus often write responses that are technically correct but feel incomplete. Not because they wrote too little, but because the main message is buried. You write 3 sentences before you get to the point. And in professional communication, the point comes first, the explanation comes after. And this is a writing habit. And like all habits, it takes practice to change. The third pattern. Third, and this one is very common, that is tone inconsistency across the response. The first paragraph sounds professional, then somewhere in the middle, the writing becomes slightly conversational, then it comes back to professional at the end. Examiners read hundreds of scripts. They feel this inconsistency immediately and it costs you the band. Band for writing is consistent from the first word to the last. So, if you are stuck at 3 plus right now, ask yourself these 3 questions. Am I writing for the reader or for the examiner? Am I getting to the point quickly or building up to it slowly? Is my tone consistent throughout or does it shift in the middle? These 3 things separate 3 plus from band 4 in writing. And at IELTS Manzil, we work on exactly these patterns with every student. Not general English, not templates. The specific gap between where you are and band 4. If you are stuck at 3 plus in writing and you want targeted help, link is in the description. And tell me in the comments which of these 3 patterns do you recognize in your writing. Be honest. This is where the work starts.